So hey guys, this is going to be a review on the new Wet n Wild palettes, and these are the baked ones, and then I Heart Mats. So I couldn't find these near me anywhere, and I had my friend Angela pick them up for me. I sent her PayPal and she picked them up for me, so thanks so much, hun. She also sent me this necklace, which I love. And she sent me some OPI Shatter nail polish, which I have on. So yeah, thanks so much. She's a sweetheart. I have been looking for the glitter palettes. I heard they're not the best, but I did want to try them, so maybe I'll find them somewhere. If you guys know of where you've seen them, leave me a comment and let me know. But anyway, I'm over here in my new house, and it's pretty dark out, and I just wanted to test the lighting, because I do most of my videos, honestly, at night when the kids are sleeping or whatnot, and I just wanted to come over here and see how the lighting would be normally when I would be making videos. So hopefully this will be okay. I know a lot of you guys didn't like my hot pink wall. That is my wall in my makeup room, which I will be doing a good bit of videos in there, but I think once I have stuff on the walls and things like that, I don't think it will be as bad. So in my bedroom, and here's the review. So I have used these, obviously. I put them back in the package just for this video, and they're okay. I mean, this one's my worst favorite out of all of them, and this is baking a cake. The only thing I don't like is baking a cake is right here, and if you open it, and on the back of it, it's not on there at all. So what you're going to have to do if you want to know the name of this palette, you're going to have to cut this out and kind of tape it on the back, which is kind of like a fail. I don't know why they wouldn't put the names of the product on there, but I don't know. And then the second thing is the packaging. You can see that little lip right here. This whole case, see, it's hard, lifts up and like that. So I really don't care for the packaging. I wish it would just kind of open up like all of the other ones do. Like this one kind of just flips open like that with the lid attached. This one doesn't, and it's kind of awkward sometimes to get open. So, but other than that, this is the colors. And again, this is baking a cake, and it had pretty blues and nice browns and just kind of a variety of swatches for that one. But this one just isn't as pigmented as all the other ones. That was this first line right here. And then the top row looks like that. And the best color, I think, is this brown, which is right here. So I mean, there's the color swatches. Again, not bad. You could use these wet or dry, which I really do like, and I kind of do like using them wet a little bit more. Definitely worth the money. It also comes with a liner, which, to be honest with you, I was like, oh, I'll never use this liner, because normally the Wet n Wild liners I do not like at all. They're all glittery, but these liners I was actually impressed with. They are a little bit hard. Like, I wouldn't go putting them on your waterline or anything like that, but actually pretty good, because normally I do not like their liners. So that was baking a cake. Okay, so the next one is baked, not fried. And these are really pretty neutral colors, browns and things like that. And again, just really hard to open package. These are really, really pretty colors. Probably my favorite palette, I would say, out of all three of them. And we'll give a swatch. That's what that looks like applied. And this is the top colors. Then the bottom ones is a really pretty cream, a marbleized one, and then just a brown sparkly one. Really pretty. Here's the swatches for those ones. And this is probably, like I said, my favorite palette out of all of them. Really pretty. And same thing with the liner. The liner is actually pretty good. It's a brown copperish color liner, obviously to match everything else. And it's pretty creamy. It's on the top, right here. And it's pretty creamy, like you can see. It goes on actually really, really good. So actually impressed with the liners, and that is my favorite one out of all of them. The next one is Bake Off Contest, and this is a really pretty one too. I do love blues, but I just find myself not wearing them a lot. I don't know why, but this one's really pretty as well. If I can get it out. Okay, I just hate the packaging. Wet n Wild, I just hate it. Okay, really, really pretty colors, especially for the holidays. I don't know why, I just think that. It's just really, really gorgeous colors. This blue, just let alone on camera, is gorgeous. So we'll do a swatch. And these are the colors for this top row. Really, really true to color. This is probably the best pigmentation palette out of all three of them. Right there's the swatch, and again, the bottom three. Really, really pretty colors, blues. And then the bottom row, the black, a sparkly white, and again, marbleized is always in the middle. There's those three on top. And then here's the swatches. The black and Wet n Wild palettes normally are always really good. And there's the top swatches for those. So overall, really, really like them. Oh, here's the liner too for this one. It's a silver liner, really pretty, glittery. Again, really creamy, and I think they did really good on the liners. Right there's the liner on, really creamy. So actually I'm going to use these, try them out. I haven't used the liners, but the products itself, the eyeshadows, are really, really nice, and I'm really impressed. Okay, next is Heart and Mattes. And I have all of the Color Icon palettes, and I love all of them. You guys know I'm like a huge Wet n Wild fan. If you do have a lot of Wet n Wild palettes, you will find these colors similar. They're not going to be exact, but this is all matte palette, so it's really nice to just kind of have an all matte palette to kind of grab. This will be my everyday probably thing. It's just really nice for, you know, the crease and things like that. Just a lot of wearable colors. On the top row you have more wearable shades, your neutrals, and down here you just have your more fun colors and things like that. So this is a really great idea for Wet n Wild to come out with. Now I do believe this is going to be in the permanent collection. It just says new here on the sticker, not limited edition. It's not focusing. Not limited edition like these ones do. I do believe these are going to be pretty much everywhere, wherever Wet n Wild is sold. I think this is going to be the permanent line. So I'll just give you some swatches, and we'll just go with the neutral, I guess, row first. Again, super pigmented, really, really nice colors, and again, they're matte, all matte. And right here are the colors. And of course the black in every Wet n Wild palette I've tried is always super pigmented. Nothing's changed with this one. Okay, then for the colors, I noticed all the colors are actually really good except the purple. The purple is going to take a little bit of time to build up, but it is doable. It's going to be able to build. I gotta get this black off my finger. Look, it's still on there, and I've been rubbing it and rubbing it. So all the colors are workable except the purple, which I'll show you. I'm doing it a good bit. There's the purple. Now I had to do that a lot, but it's gonna be the most non-pigmented color. I mean, still that's really pigmented, but out of all of them, I would say the purple one is the least pigmented. I'll do the blue. The blue is a gorgeous color, bright blue. And that's like super pretty color. The green, it's like a mint kind of green, really, I love all the colors in there. There's the green. I wish they would have did like a forest green though, but oh well. And then a white. The white is really pretty. and really white. And there's the swatch for that. So there's all my swatches. Again, really true to pan colors. This is just going to be kind of like a go-to palette for me. The colors they've stuck in here, I think, is kind of like a little bit random. They just kind of just are all over the place. Like there's not like all neutrals or all brights, which I think they should do. I think they should come out with like an all bright matte palette or an all neutral matte palette and something like that. Maybe they will sometime, but for now this one is I Heart Matte. So definitely a must-have for $5. Okay, so I just tried wiping my hand off, and right here is all the colors, and I wiped really hard, you guys, of the Wet n Wild matte palette. So they're gonna stay a long time. So good for Wet n Wild. I mean, I didn't use water or anything like that. I just kind of had a rag and was just like really rubbing it. But they're really long lasting. So definitely a must-have for this. I love it. For Christmas, the winter collection. And I do really like these. I would say my least favorite is this one, and this one is baking a cake. I don't know, I just don't think the pigmentation is good in this one, but I definitely do recommend these two are worth your money, but definitely try to pick them up. I know this week, right, Wet n Wild has a lot of 40% off sales, so check to see what's on sale. See if you can find these. I know they're only at Walgreens right now. From what I hear, I guess that's the only place that's going to be getting them. I just find that hard to believe. Just keep checking around, and definitely pick up the Bake Not Fried and the Bake Off Contest would be my two favorites. And then if you want to get this one just to try out, you can. It's baking a cake. I mean, really reasonable prices. Again, I think they're like $5 per thing of these, plus this one is a must-have, I think. Super glad I was able to get my hands on them. If you haven't found them yet, they will be coming hopefully near you. I know they're still not near me, so just keep an eye out for them. Definitely good Christmas gifts. Check Walgreens. I guess that's the only place that's going to be carrying these, but I'm not sure. Hopefully this review was helpful. If you guys have any questions or anything, definitely just ask.